A very warm welcome to all of you into this presentation. I am really sorry for not being there in person with everybody in this wonderful country of Rwanda, but it's at least a great pleasure to talk to you over Skype very soon. So let us just first get done with some of the slides. And I hope that you had a very good morning outdoorsy activities in the field visits. I really miss those things with in the regional workshop thing with Life Academy. So what we are going to do today is I will be sharing as a fellow Life Academy alumni my experience about in Life Academy and my experience about as a change agent, what I have learned, and maybe some of the things that what I have achieved, and I also what are the things that I'm planning to do in future as a continuation of my project. So very briefly, first let me introduce myself. I'm Fahim Hussain. Right now, I'm working as a professor in State University of New York in the campus in Korea, in South Korea. So my areas of professional interest, I have different hats. It's primarily ICT for development, social media, empowerment, women empowerment, minority empowerment, and definitely online freedom of expression. So these are the things that excite me as a practitioner and as a researcher, and also to some extent as an activist. So, what did I learn from ITP, the international training programs, or what did I learn from Life Academy per se? The first most important thing that I came to know after my exposure with Life Academy in this training program is the relationship building is the key to any successful project. Maybe that's in the planning phase, that in the implementation phase. It really does not matter. What really is important is that between the stakeholders, it's very crucial to have a good, transparent relationship so that everybody knows what to be done and they should do it together. That's very critical. Then I was also, even though I am trained in ICT for development, my tenure in Life Academy, my exposure there, really helped me to be introduced to an area of ICT-based pedagogical and learning tools. That was really cool, especially for my project, which I will be telling you in a second. The other thing is, we were exposed to the real world applications in both developed and developing regions, which was very, very important to see some of the common challenges, to see some of the common opportunities, at the same time, the unique issues that we face in a developing country or an emerging economy and a developed setting. So that was very important. And then the final most important thing is I saw the need or the value for networking. That has been very, very critical because networking is very important in order to solve the challenges. Of course, it's also important to identify the opportunities, especially when we are using ICT for education, when we are using ICT as a tool, as an enabler to identify and solve some of our social challenges. So these are, I think, the summary can really sum up my experience, my learnings, key learnings from Life Academy and from ITP. Now let's talk about my change project that I had. So bottom line, when I did that, when I was part of this change project thing, as a change agent, I was a professor in of ICT in Asian University for Women. It's a liberal arts university for women based in Bangladesh. So it was interesting. My project was about designing a course, designing an interactive class for students from different parts of Asia on ICT for development. So I used my experience and knowledge that I gathered from Life Academy to enhance my classroom environment, classroom learning and teaching environment. So that was the key. So through the learning, my goal was to ensure effective capacity building of AUW's teaching staff, and of course, definitely to educate the students of AUW about the holistic concept on theoretical and applied side of ICT for development. And bottom line, primarily, I also wanted to connect and share experiences of social inclusions and sustainable development through integrated ICT solutions at local, regional, and definitely international levels. So those were my key objectives for my change project. So, what did I achieve? First of all, my course was a huge success. It attracted students from Bangladesh, India, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and all over East Asia. So it was very interesting. It was very well received. Uh, we used heavily successful real world case studies. We had field trips. I used the Q from Life Academy, used the flipped classroom pedagogy on different online learning tools. Those were very, 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 very critical. That helped me a lot. And what I also integrated, which I haven't done that before, was uh, I also conveyed to my colleague the applications and the usefulness of blended online offline learning, which was very important. And I think they still, when they communicate with me, they also agree on that. Then, when we talk about achievements, the other critical thing that I really found most important was it was just not a class which we designed as a change project. There were numerous final project papers from that came out of the class, and I taught the class for multiple years. And those projects were addressing issues and challenges in education, healthcare, gender empowerment, agriculture, poverty alleviation, telecommunication, corruption, entrepreneurship, and also they used ICT as a tool. So to us, it was a very exciting thing to see. And definitely, those projects were not just on focused on one country. The students focused on issues in Bangladesh, India, Afghanistan, Myanmar, Vietnam, Ethiopia, and even in South Africa. So that was pretty cool. So very quickly, what is next? When I started as a change agent, that was always the question. So it's good. We go to Sweden, we train to, we get exposed to different new things, and then we come back, we remit. And we create friendship and we remit in the regional phase. But what's next? There should be something. So as an academic, as a practitioner, I always felt the urge to be connected, and definitely my exposure and experience in Life Academy, where I meet amazing people and made very good friends, and I hope they're my lifelong friends. Uh, what I really felt that there's a need for a platform where we can have we can develop modules on ICT for social change. Those platform can be just not for communication, but also to share effectiveness and challenges of ICT as a tool for social change in different sectors that we have mentioned before, like education, healthcare, ICT, different parts. And also, the my vision is that the present and future change agents, the development partners, government institutions, individual working with social change, definitely can also be a part of that big platform. So that's the goal. I think it can achieve, and I would like to really pursue that beyond my change project. I would like to push that issue, push that idea for a reality. So that's the idea. So, and definitely, I would like to cover topics on ICT, health, empowerment, entrepreneurship, all the things, and definitely big data, data for development, open governance, which is very, very important, minority rights, human rights. So, I think that if we can come up with several not classes, several lectures or audiovisual materials on each of the topics, each of the modules. That can be very, very important to be used in any of our institutions, or we can also use it for our own activities, our own projects. So that can be very, very critical. So that's the thing I'm trying to like work on, and I hope that we can work together on that. In If you have any questions and comments, hopefully I will be able to talk to you soon in person over Skype. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for listening to me, and definitely you can reach out to me in this address. Thank you.